Okay, got a question on Piazza about MathCAD where a student says the word position was red in his given find block. We can have see position find right here and what caused that. So I'm going to show you the cause of that by simply making a mistake, and I'm going to change this variable name right here to theta 7226. That name doesn't exist anywhere, and that error now has caused position to turn red. Now, when I see position turning red, I might have a mistake in here, I might have a mistake in the find part of it, or I might have a bad variable name. Let's take a look though at what we can do about it. It says this variable is undefined. Now if I right click on position, I get a menu that says trace error. You can't see it, so let me drag this now trace error box into here, and if I click previous, it's going to take me to a previous error. Let's see if it finds it. No, but if I type first, it says I don't like that variable, and so I'm going to go ahead and so let's just do this all again. Let's close this thing. That variable is not highlighted. This thing isn't clicked. I right click on the red thing, trace error. It brings up a little dialog. I'll move the dialog into the visible area. If I click on first, it says that's the thing that's causing me grief. I will close it. I will get rid of the 2, and the red is gone. Let's change this to theta 101 and see what happens. Okay, that doesn't cause an error because this is just a dummy variable name. Now it'll cause an error later when you try to run it. And if I change this theta 3 to theta 30, let's see if that causes an error. That does cause an error when I have a typo name inside the find statement. If I right click on trace error and bring this dialog box where you can see it and click on first, it is actually highlighting a 0 up top. Let's go next. It highlighted TH17 for a moment. If I go previous, it does not find ever my TH30 error. So I guess that one is just up for me to find. That trace thing is sometimes helpful, but it's not utterly wonderful, but sometimes it helps. But if position is red, you've either got a typo possibly in the equations, or maybe a typo like a TH30 there caused that position to turn red. So maybe a typo in the find list, but a typo in this list, TH50, does not make it turn red. So that's just maybe a little bit of tip to answer that question.